Hi, Kai. Welcome to Architects of FinTech. It's lovely to have you here. We'd love for you to introduce yourself.
Hi, CEO of Singapore and Sunny. So what we do is that we do heavy duty distribution, but also other types of distribution in Singapore. We use expanded series from 2020, 2 3 staff to 50 staff globally.
Kai, what do you think is the biggest barrier today for seamless financial infrastructure, especially in the ASEAN and Southeast Asia region?
Yeah, for us specifically, would be the two major regions that we play in. Both Malaysian ringgit and Korean won have some form of capital outflows. And that means for us that it's not very easy to hold the currencies in the wallet. There are also some hidden limits where certain transactions above a certain threshold will be slowed down and there will be some form of flagging out. The complexity forces us to spend more time constantly monitoring FX risk, and limits our ability to focus on the revenue line instead.
So, given your experience, why do you think so many businesses still struggle to gain real-time visibility and control over their FX exposure?
Yeah, so between different countries, we have different staff. And while we are one company, the difference in languages, especially between Singapore and Korea, it really slows down the communication. So their purchase sometimes is communicated late or in a lumpy manner, whereas we could have probably locked in a better rate earlier. So the rates in the countries that we play in also fluctuating a lot, which means that we have to be very careful in number one, either hedging our FX risk, or number two, buffering our margins to account for that risk.
Price discovery, execution, or control? Which one do you think matters the most?
Knowing the true cost before you execute is what matters the most for most SMEs, I think. Price discovery may be probably the thing that most people are looking out for. This means that we know the exact mid-market rate or the exact fee that we're being charged before we confirm that trade. And I think Wallets is really good at that. This directly affects the profit margin of all SMEs. Execution speed and security are basic necessities, but Wallets does very well for them. With transparent price discovery, margins are no longer eroded by hidden fees. For an SME, that's important because we see the most competitive rate at the point of time, and it's most critical for element of transparency.
With that, we thank you so much for being an Architects of FinTech.